Alright, let's look at this simple trick for solving quadratic inequality. The question says we should solve 30 plus 11x minus 2x squared is greater than 0. The first thing to do here is to write this and put the equality sign. Replace this inequality sign with the equality sign to make it is equal to 0. Then as usual, we're going to multiply these two values. So it's going to be 30 times, I'm going to ignore the negative sign first and write 2. That will give me 60. So what I'm going to do now is to look for two numbers such that their product will be 60, actually negative 60 because of the negative sign here, and their sum will be 11. But a simple way of getting the numbers is to look for the factors of 60. And for me to get the factors of 60, I just simply put 60 here and break it into its prime numbers or its prime factors. So now 60, the first number that 60 can divide without a remainder is 2. So I'm going to say 60 divided by 2 will give me 30. And then 30 can divide 2. I'm going to have 15 here. 15 can divide 3 is going to give me 5. And 5 divided 5 will give me 1. So I'm going to look for the factors using these values here. Don't forget, I'm looking for two numbers such that when I multiply the two numbers, it's going to give me 60. So 60 times what is going to give me 60? 60 times 1. 30 times 2 will give me 60. 15 times 4 will give me 60. And then 5 times 12 will give me 60. Now, looking at all these values, which of them will I sum together to give me 11? This is the middle term here. So 60 plus 1 cannot give me 11. 30 plus 2 cannot give me 11. Then if I check 5 and 12 too, it cannot give me 11. But 15 and 4, there's a possibility of getting 11 from 15 and 4. So I'm looking for a number that, two numbers that when I add them together, is going to give me positive 11. And the two numbers should be giving this 15 as a positive value, and then the 4 becomes a negative value, such that 15 multiplied by minus 4 will give me the original minus 60 that I'm looking for. Because 30 times minus 2 should be minus 60. I only ignore the negative sign so that I'll be able to get my factors here. So 15 multiplied by minus 4 will give me minus 60, which is what I'm actually looking for. And then 15 plus minus 4, 15 minus 4 will give me 11. So I now have my two factors that I'm looking for. So what I'm going to simply do now is to replace this 11x here, positive 11x, by these two factors. So let me rewrite the equation as 30 plus 15x, don't forget the x, then minus 4x, then originally I have the minus 2x squared there, so I'm going to put minus 2x squared, and everything is equal to 0. So I'm going to factorize by grouping. So what is common between these two now? That will be 15 is common between them. So I have 15 as the factor. I open up bracket. 30 divided by 15 will give me 2. Then plus 15x divided by 15, I'm left with x. Then to factorize these two values here, a simple trick is just to take the negative sign here. And then what is common between 4 and 2, 4x and 2x, what is common should be 2x. So don't forget, this is 2x squared. So what is common between this 4x and minus 2x squared is the 2x. And then because I've taken the minus sign here, this automatically becomes 2. So that when I expand this bracket, I'm going to get minus 4x. Then this sign here, because of the negative sign outside here, automatically this sign changes to positive sign. So that by the time I multiply this and this, it's going to take me back to the negative sign. So 2x squared divided by 2x, I'll be left with x. And that is equal to 0. So once I have what is inside this bracket here to be equal to what is inside the bracket here, then I know that I'm on track. So the next step now will be to take these values outside the bracket and enclose in a bracket. So I have 15 minus 2x. I enclose it in a bracket. And then I take one of these two brackets, which is 2 plus x. And everything is equal to 0. So I equate each of these brackets to 0. So 15 minus 2x, I equate it to 0. And that will give me 15 is equal to 2x. When this minus 2x goes to the other side, it becomes positive 2x. And then by the time I divide both sides by x, I'll be having my value, which is x is equal to 15 over 2. Similarly, if I take the other bracket here, it's going to give me 2 plus x is equal to 0. Then I'm going to take x here and take this 2 to the other side, and that will give me negative 2. So these are the two solutions now. But coming back to the inequality sign in the question, don't forget the inequality sign is greater than 0. Greater than 0. So what is going to happen now is to assign these two values to the appropriate inequality. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to say x1 will be greater than, don't forget in the question I have greater than as what is there in the question. So I'm going to put one value of x as greater than, and then the other value of s as less than. Now, between these two values, because in the question, the coefficient of x squared is negative because I have minus 2x squared in the question. Minus 2x squared. So because it is negative, I'm going to assign the lower answer to the original sign in the question. The original sign in the question is greater than. So this minus 2 is going to take the original sign because minus 2 is lower than 15 over 2. So minus 2 will take the original sign in the question. Whereas the other value, which is 15 over 2 now, we take the reverse sign, which is 15 over 2. So 15 over 2 is taking the reverse sign, while minus 2 is taking the original sign in the question. So don't forget to assign them the right inequality, the lower answer, because minus 2 is lower than 15 over 2. The lower answer takes the original sign in the question, while the other value, the other answer, takes the reverse sign in the inequality. Please, these are the final answers. Please share this video and subscribe to this channel so that others can see and learn from it. I would like you to look at the second equation and solve it as homework. And then please comment the answer in the section below, in the comment section below. So the second question now is 42 minus 5x minus 3x squared is lesser or equal to 0. Please solve this and let me have the answer in the comment section. I'll reply to all the comments. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.